Hi, I'm Christian Guzman, and I approve of the Board Shorts and Banter podcast.
What is good, people, and welcome back to episode 93 of the Board Shorts and Banter podcast. I've got such a good radio voice, haven't I?
Yeah. Oh, my little brothers. Hey, you shall get Jack on the podcast.
Yes, get him on the podcast right now.
You're right, Jack.
Alright.
You're right, mate. Yeah, we're training today, 12 o'clock. Do you want to just say hello to everyone on the podcast?
Hey. Has he just hung up?
Oh, bless him.
Oh, put him on the spot there. He's all nervous, wasn't he?
Oh, bless him. We're in his dressing gown and everything, the little bean.
I love it. You training with him at 12?
Yeah, training with him at 12. Because we've now got pushed because I'm training pull with you tomorrow.
Does Boss Man know?
No.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway.
Fine.
Right, so people, we're going to get stuck into a Q&A episode today because we've got a load of high-quality questions.
Decent questions.
You guys are just legends. Like, just absolute legends. So, should we just get stuck into it, Josh, mate?
Yeah, mate. Let's.
Come on in.
Yeah, buddy. Right, so first question from Josh Dandy. Josh, what an amazing name you've got, mate. Josh's question is, if you had to go pro in any day-to-day activity, what would it be? He said, for example, washing up.
Go pro?
Go pro. So if you go, you could be like, I'm a professional mer. What would the mer be? I bet Annabella's sat next door going, you would not be a pro in bed making.
Oh,
She's laughing. She's laughing. She's laughing. What?
I thought he was going to say a pro in bed, and then he said naked, and I was like, You definitely wouldn't be a pro in that as well, mate.
No. First time. I'm a mid-tier novice.
Yeah. You're a yuck up pro in that, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not even that.
Shit.
Terrible.
I'd be a pro cook, mate. I think that'd be sick.
You could be a professional coffee maker. That's Annabella. I could be a professional coffee maker.
I used to be a professional coffee maker.
Do you know what? I reckon I'm also professional Mr. Forgetful. Thank you, Annabella, for this. Great. I could be a professional advice giver. So I do think I give quite level-headed advice. I'm also quite brutally honest when I need to be.
That's not a bad thing, though.
No. Oh, what everyday thing? Come on, I'm a professional driver. I'm the best driver of anyone that I know that drives cars.
No, I'm changing mine. I want to be a pro driver as well.
No, you're not.
And then we can race.
You're a terrible driver. You literally try to kill me every time I get in your car.
Don't confuse driving well. So you drive like a chauffeur, right? In your
I drive like a professional driver would, you know.
Right.
I could have the Queen in the back of my car. No, I couldn't. She's
Basically,
dead. I could have the King in the back of my car.
I have fun when I drive. Josh could balance a pound coin on the bonnet of his car and it wouldn't tip over, you know?
Yeah.
Smooth, baby.
Very true.
So yeah,
I was thinking the other day as well. I've probably put my car in Sport Plus mode maybe 4 times since I bought it. Mm-hmm. Just stays in comfort all the time.
Actually
mode. Yeah, I love it.
Mine's in Sport Plus more than it's in normal.
You are awful driver.
I love it though. When you put mine in Sport, it gives like a little few pops and bangs, like pop, pop, pop. You know, it's great. Anyway, let's stop being a kid now. Next question.
Jake James Fitness, Jake Morgan, I love you. One thing you would change within the fitness / bodybuilding industry currently? I'd probably get rid of most of the federations and just kind of like have 2. So like a natural and then untested one.
Yeah.
Pretty much like the DFBA are wanting to do. I'm joking.
I'd probably, sounds really old man of me, just, not that I give a shit about people doing it, but just scrap off like the glorification of steroids.
God, that is so old man of you.
that's so old man, isn't it? But like, what I mean is like when you see like the young LA, like again, I
Oh,
find
no.
people sharing content of them taking steroids, not necessarily actually taking them, but like sharing their journey, documenting, the ups and the downs of it, and genuinely doing it with good intentions versus like legalize anabolic steroids, and it's like the fucking TikTok edits of like, the kids like injecting themselves in that. I'm just like, why is that a thing?
Yeah.
You know?
It's incredibly sad. Incredibly
Again, I don't care
sad.
about people taking steroids. You do what you want to do at the end of the day, but like when it's made to look cool, it's like, oh yeah, mate, that's not cool,
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just an old man. Maybe I'm just not
No,
down with
no.
kids,
I think you're right. And like, if you look at the people that we probably look up to, they don't talk about their gear consumption all the time. Like Chris Bumstead doesn't, Ryan Terry doesn't.
Exactly.
Your big dogs, they don't talk about it. They're just being good athletes and good role models in, the good that they bring to the community. It's your little fucking dweebs and idiots that talk about gear all the time.
Yes, like when it becomes your personality because you've got nothing else to talk about because that's what does well on Instagram or whatever. It's like the way I see it, it's like good luck making a... If you have genuine good intentions of like sharing your journey and being on social media, but you've identified yourself as a fucking TikTok edit, steroid taking young guy or whatever, it's like good luck actually like sticking around for a long time, or for people actually like seeing value in you. Like, yes, you'll get that short term blow up or whatever, but like how's that looking long term for you, mate? Yeah, it's just like people like Bumstead, people like Ryan Terry, whoever else, like they've just got a lot more going on. There's a lot more value to them than just that part of their journey. And again, there's nothing wrong with that part of the journey. It's just who you're influencing and what they're doing as a result of that, because I've never seen so many young people taking steroids.
I completely agree. Next question. Adam Jakubic. One chest exercise for the rest of your life. What is it?
Nautilus chest press.
Nautilus chest press? The pin-loaded one?
Hang on, which one is it?
The one at Ultraflex that you did a close grip press on the other day and then sacked it off.
Which is your favourite chest press in
Flex
Ultraflex?
leverage.
I haven't used that. Have I?
Yeah. We used it with Kez.
Oh, is that
Remember when
you?
when you had a slap tear in your shoulder and you were still stronger than Kez on push? Sorry, Kez. Sorry.
Did you hear that, Kez? Had a slap tear. No, but he was like he is like a few months post show now, so you've got to give him a little bit leeway.
Yeah. Bless him.
Do you know what? What's your favourite? Yours is the flex chest press.
That's my favourite press, but there's just something about a prime pec deck. How you can alter the resistance profile. I've started doing it twice on one of my push days. I love it that much.
What, the machine twice in the same session?
Yep. Just change the resistance profile,
and then like later on, just like a set to like just finish you off.
Yeah, I use it as like a. So I'll put it really heavy in the shortened range, so it's like easy there, and then when you're there, it's just like it's almost like you're doing the bloody. Is it called FST7?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So once you've done, that would literally be my final movement on chest. I'd do a drop set or just one set, and your chest just feels full as a house.
Yeah.
It may be junk volume. I do not give a shit.
It feels good.
It feels good, and it makes my chest look good. So therefore, we're running with it.
Yeah, and it's not like one of those things where like, oh, doing those chest flies is going to absolutely trash your joints and your recovery for your next session, is it?
Exactly.
Like, I've got nothing wrong with like junk volume once the main body of work is done. If you've got your shit done, you've progressed well, and you want to have a little bit of fun, do it. So.
Hey, do you run the hammer strength incline chest press?
No, I don't have it.
You don't have it. Have you ever done it?
Soon. Huh?
Yeah, you will. Have you ever run it before?
Not really, mate.
Because I see like people like Keefe did 5.5 plates aside on it. I saw it was like that machine must be, relatively easy. Fuck me, it's right hard.
Oh no, like I've used it, but I've never ran it, and it's hard as fuck. Yeah, it's just heavy at the top, isn't it?
Yeah. I do 4 1/4, so 4 plates and a 5 per side.
Mate, considering your body weight compared to Keithy,
Is it good?
that's good.
Let us know in the comments. Is that okay? Yeah,
I'll
I
let you
took
know when
that
I have a
for
bit of slack
6
there,
and
bro.
2 assisted. Very
good.
nice. Yeah, happy with that. My favourite, I am going to go rogue and say prime pec day.
Okay. I feel like a fly though for the rest of your life is very boring. I feel like a press would be a lot more entertaining, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas you're just there like forever.
Yeah, I know, but the resistance profile, bro. The altering resistance profile.
Shortening and lengthening positions.
Oh, baby. And it's heavy.
Yeah. Okay.
Go on.
Fair enough.
Come on, Tom. Make your mind up. Bloody hell. A dumbbell
Prime incline
bench
press.
Prime incline press. Terrible choice. Prime or Atlantis?
No, Atlantis. Atlantis is better.
Right, there you go. Yeah. I'm glad that you corrected yourself there.
Do you know what I think?
Gosh.
I think it was the. Do you know what? I actually feel like it was the prime incline press that contributed towards my shoulder. It was
probably.
It was only when I introduced that one, I started getting issues, and I noticed more clunking in my shoulder whilst I was doing it. So that doesn't feel good. But being a bodybuilder, I just kind of carried on. And, yeah,
Clunking? It must be working.
strengthening the joints, bro.
Ian Talbot Balfe question. It's kind of borderline.
That's all right. It's been pretty tame recently, anyways, isn't it? So
Yeah, we'll allow this one. Why do natties have to show off that they're natties? It's like gay people showing off that they're gay.
Proud, bro. It's like
Yeah.
pride, isn't it? You know, it's like a pride, bro. You know, we need to get like a natty flag.
Yeah.
I reckon. It's
No,
got
we do.
AJ's
It's called-
face on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like waving that rainbow round, but it's something else. You know.
What could it be? Not a rainbow. Could just be different shades of grey and black.
Grey and black.
Yeah. Because that's all that people wear in the gym, innit?
Yeah.
Grey
yeah.
and black. And then
Yeah.
AJ's face on it.
Yeah. We'll have to get that done. Surprising. I think you'll like that.
Oh, I think he'd love it.
Waving at
Be very-
waving at the MBW International in the crowd like that.
No.
No one
We're
can see,
gonna
'cause
be,
it's just
we'll go to the heart of England and fly it in the Ben Hall.
yeah.
The Ben Hall Arena.
He's come a
Arena,
long
is it?
way. He's come back many times now. My third show.
AJ's competing at that show, I think.
What, the UKFBA?
Yeah, UKFBA Heart of England.
He's doing the show, like competing.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You didn't know he's on prep?
Yeah, of course I do. I know he's on prep, but like I thought, what's his goal for this season?
Probably to just win a few shows.
Okay.
He's doing that, and then if he qualifies, which he inevitably will, he'll fly out to Salou and do the IMBA Europeans or Worlds or something.
No WMBF then?
Not that I'm aware of.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what?
Why do natties have to show their natties? Because we're proud, Ian.
So proud, bro. Do you know what? I've been so hell bent on like pro card. I've just even forgotten about like even just like winning smaller shows is pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
mate. Going up against good people is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Right, Liam Lifts. Great question. This.
Lovely.
You get the Aston you want for free, but Tom can never move to Sheffield. Deal or no deal? So I got into the DMs on this. I said, Liam, where does Tom live? And he said, Tom lives in the nastiest house in Rotherham.
I can
Says
imagine
you
what it's like as well.
You can't leave. He can't leave until you sell the Aston. I am more than happy, mate, to send you to the nastiest house in Rotherham. It would only be for like, let's say 9 months, because I'll end up wrapping that Aston round a bloody lamppost.
What? No, but you haven't sold the Aston. You have to sell it. That's the rule.
What if I sold it to Annabella for £1? I found a loophole.
Yeah, you found a loophole. No, you can't. Can't do that. Can't do that. I thought he was going to say, oh, yeah, no, like I'll send you to the house, but like for like 4 weeks, and I'll enjoy the car and then get rid of it. 9 months. You're heartless, bro.
Yeah, it'd be all right. Mate, should have seen where Jake Brayley used to live, and he ended up massive.
Yeah, true.
So I reckon, like, worse the house is, bigger you end up.
Yeah, to be fair, like, I was born and raised on a council estate, so maybe going back to it again will make me hungry,
Yeah, you'll be like Dorian.
Yeah. Walk through the bro.
That's it. Well, you'll be walking through the snow, and I'll just be like, my wheels spinning.
Yeah.
So I'll be jealous. So yeah, I would absolutely take the Aston, and Tom can absolutely live in the nastiest house in Rotherham.
Bosh, that's fine.
You'd only be round the corner from Ultraflex as well, if the nastiest house is the nastiest house that I can think of.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm alright with that.
Very convenient. Very convenient.
Hungry wolves run faster, mate.
Yeah. Ollie Wenmouth _training has asked, sent in DM. So I'm just going to head into the DMs.
Come on, Ollie.
Wow. Podcast Q. Would you rather compete one show without eyebrows or wear an anime costume for the next 8 gym sessions?
One show without eyebrows.
Really?
Yeah. I look worse without eyebrows.
I would wear an anime outfit.
No, do you know what? I haven't got like you've got quite prominent eyebrows, right? I don't really have like super, super dark eyebrows.
Oh, yeah. You've not got a lot to lose, really, have you?
That's what I mean. Look at that. Do you know what I mean? So like, fuck it, shave them off, bro. I think I look quite scary and intimidating. So that's always
my eyebrows are like, it's like they're dyed. They're very much there, aren't they?
Yeah, yours are like. Annabella definitely plucks yours, didn't she?
Nope.
Does she not?
No, got natural.
She definitely does
I'm all natty, bro.
She does your mono. Does she not?
No, just get razor on it.
Do you actually?
Yeah, fuck 'em.
You're a savage, mate.
It's too painful.
My missus goes through there. Little landing strip.
Does she?
Yeah.
Straight through them eyebrows.
Yeah, I would. You ain't gonna catch me fucking dead in an anime outfit, mate.
Ah, fuck 'em, I'd rock it.
Yeah, I've dressed up as for my American football initiation, full face of makeup, dress, everything, heels, night out.
Can you find a photo of this?
If I went back from a Snapchat, probably, yeah. I'll try and dig it out for you.
Nice. Look forward to seeing it in the next episode.
Get it out.
William Boris 27. That's Will, my mate. That I made in Australia because #friends. He says, doing any events in Plymouth. It's obviously a piss take over Liverpool getting beat by Plymouth Argyle.
I would mind doing an event in Plymouth, yeah.
Yeah, great. Can't wait. Yep, I'll be there. Green Army. Cal Curry has asked... that's 2 questions. Number 1, why aren't all the old all-in bodybuilding lads shouting out their products anymore? Because the shit.
Because of that.
Yeah, because of that, mate. Long and short of it, no one's an athlete for him anymore. Yeah, that's that. And then he has also asked thoughts on Tristan Barnes' pec tear.
Ooh.
Have you seen it?
Pretty brutal. Pretty fucking brutal. Well, at the end of the day, like, based off of the video, he wasn't actually doing anything wrong. It's just, that's what happens when you take steroids.
Is it?
Yes. So basically the collagen, collagen fibers of like the tendons. They actually, like, if you look at them under a microscope, I believe this is correct, right? So like normal healthy tendons that have grown correctly, strengthened correctly, all the fibers are nice and straight, right? Versus when you take anabolic steroids, have you ever noticed, like, obviously yes, like when people are enhanced, they are stronger, therefore the chance of injury is going to be greater. But look at Keefe West, for instance. Look at the ridiculous shit that he's doing, and he doesn't get any muscle tears. When someone takes anabolic steroids,
whoa, Tom, you have just put something out into the universe there. Like, if I was Keefe, I would kick your head in.
Keefe, I'm sorry, mate, but yeah, he won't get injured. It's fine. It's Keefe. But yeah, the fibers get like a little bit crossed over, like they just get a little bit like mismatched, if that makes sense, and that it leads to like a greater prone of injury, and also you're getting stronger quicker. So like the chances of injury are greater as well. So yeah, in general, people that take anabolic steroids are more prone to connective tissue tears.
Yeah. Look, the way that I've always viewed it, and it's the way that I view myself. You can remember last year when I started running for a brief period of time?
Yep.
Right? I tore my calf whilst running.
Did it? You said this before. Did it bruise?
Yes.
Fucking hell.
I was in a bad way with my calf for probably 4 months. Yeah. Couldn't train calves. Hurt to go on a walk. I had to sack that endeavour off. But what it taught me is that I have built a physique perfect for what I do on the day-to-day. If I started powerlifting, going for 1 rep maxes, going for, 3x3s, all that kind of shit, I would get injured very, very quickly because that is not what my physique's built for.
Yeah.
It's horses for courses. It'd be like, getting someone it'd be like taking Mo Farah to the gym and making him do what you do. Mm-hmm. He's built a physique that's perfect for his, discipline. Anything else, it's not built for that. So yeah, your risk of injury when you're trying to reach the, that top 1%, it's going to be way higher because you're just not built for it, bro.
Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it, where you can't really predict those things. But if you're doing something completely novel, I mean, he was just training in the gym there. He was just bench pressing, wasn't he? It wasn't like he was
what are you looking at on your screen?
Can you not? Have I gone? Or
no. I can just see it in your mirror behind you.
So I'm just trying to look at the mechanisms behind one of the suspected deleterious effects of androgenic anabolic steroids is the increased risk for tendon rupture. So basically, steroid can impair tissue. Okay, yeah, there we go. So conclusion: anabolic androgenic steroid treatment can impair tissue remodeling in the tendons of animals undergoing physical exercise. So basically, when you train, you do break down your tendons. That's why over time they get stronger. Okay, but what anabolic steroids do is they affect the remodeling of it. So how your muscle would fuse back together and grow, the tendons, they grow back together a little bit crossed over. They don't remodel as well, and then that obviously leads to a weaker structure, therefore tear.
Oh mate, it's just so grim.
Obviously,
Ryan Crowley, was it?
Huh? Yeah. And then you got fucking Larry Wheels, his biceps rolled up his arm. You've got Callum, Australian.
Von Moga
fucking popped his knee, his quad, tore his quad off, tore both his biceps off. How many naturals do you know that have popped something bad?
You make a very valid point.
Yeah. There we go.
And if it wasn't for you explaining that remodeling theory, I would say it's because naturals are probably a little bit more sensible.
Well, yeah, there's that. Again,
but then also, I've seen Keefe lift, and there's nothing sensible about 340 kilo deadlifts.
Yeah. And it's I'm sure Tristan in the past, he's benched probably 140 over and over and over and over again, but now it's just got to the point where it's gone.
Ugh, so sad times.
It is a fucking shame because anyone whose livelihood and life revolves around their physique and bodybuilding. That's their passion. And then like even like me, for instance, it's not anywhere near as severe, but like a slap tear on the shoulder, me now not being able to compete and do other things I want to do this year, fucking shit, mate. So yeah, it's definitely not a nice thing. But at the end of the day, you've got to reflect on what it is that you've done and what could you have done better to maybe avoid that as well.
Yeah. Honestly, there's nothing worse than being injured. If you're into sport, having some kind of injury that's not 2 weeks rest and you're sound, there's nothing worse.
Yeah.
It's like so much of your happiness comes from training.
Mm-hmm.
If I got injured now at my age, I'd be truly heartbroken. I had like 18 months injured when I was between 18 and 20. Yeah. And that was truly, truly wank. That was probably like the saddest period of one's life. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hated uni. Couldn't train. It was just wank. So yeah, please avoid getting injured, people. Yeah,
you're an athlete. You pour so much of like your mental outlet, emotional outlet into that training, And it's like, I can still train. I can still do some like limited back stuff, and I can still train legs like a psychopath. But it's just not quite the same, So
indeed, very sad, very sad. Yes. Get well soon, Tristan. But it was your own fault, so not too sympathetic for you, mate. Agam Saini.58, who approves of the Board Shots and Banter podcast.
My name is Agam and I approve. What a guy.
He has said, will Sam Sulek's debut be the biggest debut of the year? Are there any others you are looking forward to?
I'm not really excited for his debut.
I understand the hype behind Sam. I always say I've always observed with social media, for you to blow up, you need to have like two elements to you. One that's extremely relatable and then one that's completely unrelatable. So Sam Sulek's way of being and how he talks and like the thoughts that he has are so relatable and he's so entertaining and like dry, but then his physique is so unrelatable for like the majority. Yeah. So what people that are like, youngsters that are watching his content, they'd be like, oh my God, I think the exact same as Sam. Oh, I have them thoughts. Or, oh, he's really funny. Because they have that like level of relatability with him, they're like, fuck, I can achieve a physique like this as well.
Yeah.
Because that is just how young brains work.
100%. No. So like, I get, as you said, I understand the hype behind it, but I'm looking forward to seeing him get on stage. In terms of anyone else, I don't know anyone else that's like a debut competitor, to be honest, this year.
No. It's always a tricky one with like, first timers. You think that you know who the big first timers of the year are going to be, and then someone will pop up and you'll be like, didn't see that one coming.
It's always the ones you don't see coming that are the best.
Yeah. I remember when Jovan first competed. I remember seeing his first showing and being like, holy shit, this guy's pretty good. And then he ended up doing like multiple shows throughout the year. I was like, yeah, this guy's fucking insane.
Yeah.
That there will be someone of Jovan's like caliber pop up this year. There always is. Always is.
Yeah.
Just hope that they're not against me.
We'll find out. I'm excited for Sam's, but there'll be someone else as well that no doubt causes some excitement.
Is there anyone that you are excited to see compete this year?
Definitely not you. I'm excited to see AJ compete for sure, just because of how long it's been. When it's a long time off, and when someone's been hammering it, you're like, this is gonna be quite cool to see. How long has it been since you competed? Like 4 years.
20. It was the year I turned pro. 2021.
Yeah, 4 years.
Wow. But yeah, he was obviously injured for a lot of last year. So. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what his physique looks like. Adam Powell's competing.
Yeah.
He always looks like he's progressing one way or another. So I think he'll be pretty cool to see. He's doing the MBW Classic as well, I believe. So MBW International. So I'll get to see him in the flesh. Who else is competing?
Jack, very excited to see Jack. Not that he's got enough pressure already, but yeah, he's gonna be mint. He's looking insane already.
Did you see him on that
podcast, Dennis the Menace?
Yeah, Dennis the Menace. Fucking hell. Fucking Milos. Is he called Milos? Yeah, Milos Sarkov. It was like giving Jack tips. I was just listening like, he's verging on a little bit rude, this mate.
What is he? Is Milos German?
Yeah,
Or Russian?
Eastern European.
Eastern European. I think they come across as that sometimes anyway.
Yeah. It was like talking about Jack's abs, and it's like, bloody hell, mate. He's not got bad abs. He just hits a vacuum in most of his shots.
Yeah. And that's fine.
So
does Bumstead.
You need to train the abs.
If it's good enough for Bumstead to hit all the ab shots with mostly a vacuum, then it's all right for Jack as well, you know?
Mate, it's part of Classic, really, isn't it? You very rarely see people hitting their abs in Classic.
Yeah,
but I think that might be like Milos's bias is towards people that can flex their abs doing their poses, which is, it's fair enough. Everyone's got their own preferences.
Yeah. What do you
look
think
at what gets
comparing Jack to Seabum?
I think it's a bit unfair, mate.
I feel like it just puts like Jack is Jack, Seabum is Seabum. Like don't.
But yeah.
I feel like because that's going to put like unnecessary. It's like pressure. Pressure's good. Pressure is good to have. But like when you start comparing someone to like Seabum, who is just like transcended bodybuilding, it's like, just let Jack be Jack.
Yeah. And like, I don't think Jack's the type of person that wants people to make them comparisons either. Like Jack Eagles is Jack Eagles, and I don't think he looks like Chris Bumstead. I don't think he's built like Chris Bumstead. He's built very uniquely himself. In fact, Tom, go on Jack's Insta. We've got Riverside, bro. We may as well use all of the benefits of it. And Jackie's looking so much better than last time he competed.
Who the fuck is this?
It's me! Jack Eagles. It's just storied a fucking hell. See, that doesn't look like Chris Bumstead.
Have you seen Jack when he was like 17 years old?
Yes.
Wild.
Wow, what a shot.
You can see Jack's hamstrings from the front as well.
He's phenomenal, but he doesn't look like Chris. And that's not taking anything away from Jack.
Do you know what's crazy as well?
It's just an unfair bloody comparison. You are.
Looking at Jack's physique, I can just tell he's still got so much more size to add as well.
Wow.
Like, I can tell he's got so much more maturity to, like, gain in his back, and his back's, like, one of his weaker areas, but this is only going to get better over time, and it's not even, like, a bad back now, Like, that's...
Yeah.
But there's still, like, more maturity to be gained, because he's 22 fucking years old.
Yeah. Go on his story. Fuck me. That's fasted. Another £2 drop this morning. Wow.
What do you think of the goatee?
So me and Jack have our hair cut by the same geezer, and I said to him, if Jack's going to go for like a hairstyle like that, I reckon he needs to put some blonde highlights in.
He looks even more like Turkish now, even though he's not Turkish.
Yeah.
And maybe he's going down like the Italian route now, actually.
Mehmet Eagles.
Yeah. Wild.
Yeah, he's sick. He's absolutely class. I just think it's unfair, throwing a comparison like that. Oh, Chris Bumstead to a 22-year-old lad that they don't really know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just let him enjoy it. Jack will be whatever Jack bees. I'm a football fan, and I always think it's really unfair when some young gun comes on the scene and they're like instantly comparing him to someone else.
The next Rooney.
Yeah. Trying to think who was bloody Neymar. Do you know who Neymar is?
Yeah, of course I do, mate.
Yeah, it's saying like Neymar's going to win like Ballon d'Ors, whatever. And I reckon since then he's kind of gone off the boil because he's just got that added bit of pressure that isn't going to help anyone.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Right, I've got one more question in the questions box, and then we'll wrap it up here. Matti Korecki. One pec stronger than the other. What's the best thing to fix that? Unilateral movements.
Yeah.
If you're doing a bilateral movement and you have got one side that's stronger than the other, that side is obviously going to generate more force and lift more of that bilateral weight. So unilateral movements is going to be my recommendation.
Doing like
dumbbell pressing.
Smith machine pressing, barbell pressing, or just like a fixed pin loaded machine. Like do machines, even like a plate loaded, that move unilaterally.
Yeah.
Then it's going to allow you to wean that out. In terms of like, I never really, unless it was bad or unless someone was coming back from injury, I would never prescribe like an actual single.
No, I wouldn't.
Doing them one at a time. But even just being able to like put yourself in the right position to be able to exert the same amount of power for both hands.
Yeah, it depends how bad it is, really, doesn't it? But I would never say, right, okay, go to failure with both, and then your stronger side go for more reps.
Yeah,
you're just gonna end up making it worse.
Yeah. That's best advice there. I agree. Right, should we wrap it up there, mate?
Yeah, can do, mate. Nice 36-minute episode. Crikey.
Come on, then. A little short one. But yeah, people, thank you very much for listening to episode number 93. Keep the questions coming because we love it. And if you do have any more questions, then please leave them down in the comments below on Spotify or on YouTube. And we'll be sure to answer them in the next episode. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll catch you in the next one.
I've just thought of someone else that I want to see. Sorry.
Okay, go on.
So, Aaron Carpenter.
Oh, yeah.
And Dom.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Both of them boys this year.
Yeah. It's going to be good. Aaron's looking phenomenal.
Ridiculous. Should try and get Aaron on.
Yes. Well, I actually asked Aaron to come on a few weeks ago, but then we had to cancel that episode, so he'll be keen to get on. I know he will.
Okay. Right. Sweet. Right, we'll leave it at that.
Cool. Right. Peace out, people. Love you to bits. And
Bye,
I'll
guys.
catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.